Welcome back to
Shoop-a-loop-a-doop-a-doop. What is up, people?
Fireside Talks.
I'm Jake.
I'm Thad.
We're here.
We are.
Welcome back.
This is episode 12.
12. We have our guest,
Hello.
Eli DeHaven.
What's going on, guys?
How are you?
Dude,
Can't complain about you guys.
Doing well.
pumping that iron.
Pumping an iron.
Pumping an iron and
I
iron.
haven't been doing that, but
Can't pump an iron in Iron City.
let me tell you something
Pittsburgh,
about me.
PA.
I ate a lot of Alfredo today, and I just laid around holding my stomach, and then I had a very fiery shit. I was sitting on the toilet playing Clash of Clans, and my butthole was just burning. It was, but I won, so I mean
That's good.
As long as you win, that's all that matters.
that's all I was worried about.
The last bad poop I had was like in 9th grade. It sounded like I was shitting my guts out, and I thought I was actually lifting up. I thought I was propelling myself out of the toilet area.
I like those ones though. Makes me reconsider.
Let's get some business down here.
Business.
All right, we have a GoFundMe.
We do have a GoFundMe.
Dollar over $200 goes to a local charity.
Local charity, yes.
We are on
Twitter,
Facebook.
You can add me on Snapchat, TMZIT23.
Yeah.
Get that money.
Have we given up on Instagram?
I'm too lazy to get it back.
I might make one.
Okay. Just don't get banned.
I won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's probably a good goal to set. I didn't set that goal last time. I was just like doing whatever to get our word out.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that worked a little bit.
It did a little bit, yeah.
Likes.
Anything else?
I think that's it for the business.
Yeah, we don't have ads yet.
No,
so they
we're
would
getting
go
those.
right here.
Yeah, they would go right here. Insert ads.
Yeah. Okay. So Eli DeHaven is here, everybody. So how have you been, sir? I have not seen you since probably graduation.
Yeah, as I said, last time we all seen each other's graduation.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think
about
so.
right.
Last time we probably talked was the last day of school when we had the video thing.
Yeah, we sat in the back.
Oh, that's right. I couldn't get my my diploma because I didn't have my lanyard.
What?
Oh, yeah. I remember.
We were bitching about it, and I was real mad about that. Yeah, I had to go home and get it that day.
That sucks.
It was so... I'll tell you what, those lanyards are just ridiculous.
That's such a pain in the ass.
I've heard they got worse, too.
Yeah, I heard they got a lot worse. I heard it's just a bunch of nonsense.
Ugh,
I heard Abbott's gone, though.
Yeah, he went up to Penn Cambria.
Seriously?
Finally.
Yeah, he's making like 6 figures just to be a principal.
Just sitting around.
Yep, doing what he did before.
Watching less kids.
Racism, huh?
That was bullshit.
Honestly, I've thought about that, and I think in the report he thought I said like the N-word about it or something, because...
Did you?
No, I said that's racist.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was
like,
great.
you were making racist comments about a shirt. Yeah, I called a shirt the N-word. It was crazy.
I don't think he understood that you actually just said racist.
Yeah, well, it wasn't in the report, so...
Was it a black shirt or was it a white shirt?
No, he was saying you can't wear a red shirt, you can't wear a green shirt, you can't wear a blue shirt, you only can wear a white shirt. And I was like, wow, that's racist. And then next day I was in the principal's office.
You wouldn't have gotten in trouble if he didn't just make you say it.
Yeah.
Because you whispered
I
it.
didn't want to say it, and then the director made me say it. So.
Oh, so he forced you into saying
I was
it
like,
'cause you whispered it the first time.
Yeah, I was like, I'd rather not say it. And he's like, no, just say it. If you're whispering it, everyone else can hear it. He's never done that before.
No.
I've whispered every single day in band
and he never
my
did
whole
that.
life. And then the one time... and I didn't make up anything either. It's just like, this is what I said.
There you go. See, in this world, you get punished for honesty.
Yeah, pretty much.
That sucks.
I got some laughs, though.
Laughs are the best.
Yeah, aren't they?
Honest laughs.
I think it was the day after that happened. We were at the lunch table, and I think we were talking about it. And
Yeah.
Like, I bet you won't go say racist real loud. Racist. He turns around.
Well, I liked every time he walked by our lunch table, you would always say, like, Thad, stop calling me the N-word.
I was so hoping the one time he would actually stop and say something to you, just to see how he too would react.
He didn't, though. He probably didn't care.
Nah, probably not.
There were too many fights going on during lunch to care
was
about.
weird.
Like,
Remember in 11th grade, all those fights that happened on the bridge?
There was
weaves
like,
getting pulled
like,
out and stuff.
Yeah.
There was like 8 fights in 1 week.
Yeah, it was so bad that they actually just started lining the bridge with teachers. That way, and then like I stopped on the bridge the one day to talk to one of my old friends from like elementary school. We were just talking right on the bridge, and then the teacher's like, "Move it, get out of here," because they were like, okay, we're gonna start a fight. Yeah, totally.
And
this is a woman.
In the morning, they didn't like us standing around either. Like when the 7:40 bell rang.
Yeah, they wanted you to keep walking.
It's like my homeroom's 2 feet away from me right now. I can just stand here forever.
I got yelled at for standing in my locker last year.
Really?
I was standing there taking books out, and I just closed, and I was talking to a friend. I got yelled at to go to my class, and I was literally probably about 5 lockers away from my classroom.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that works too.
I don't... Like, I get it. They don't want weird stuff going on.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
if the teacher can see you right there, I mean...
Yeah, because the teacher was standing outside of the door, and the other teacher across the hall came over and said something. I walked in, she goes, "Yeah, don't worry about it."
Yeah.
So. Was it this year or was it last year the kid got body slammed by one of the teachers?
That was last year.
It was our senior year.
Our senior year? Okay.
Yeah, by Mr. Adams, right?
Abbott.
No, it wasn't Abbott.
It was the track guy.
Yeah.
Adams.
Yeah, the real tall one.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be cool if it was Abbott.
I thought Abbott did body slam a kid.
No, that was Adams.
That was Adams.
Oh, I thought he slipped on like a banana peel and he like actually like body slammed a kid that was like fighting another kid.
I don't think so.
I think that's what
Adams like choke slammed the kid.
Yeah, Adams choke slammed the kid. It was great. You could hear his body smack off the ground.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Wow. Everybody was talking about it. I just missed it too. I was on the bridge as it was happening, and then I got there, and then the kid was on the ground. And then everything.
Was that in the lunchroom?
Yeah,
that was in the lunch line. Because I just put my stuff down on the table, and we always sat. I was walking over, and that's whenever I saw it.
Remember the day that girl passed out?
That was funny.
That was weird.
Dude, that was really strange.
And pretty funny.
And then the director stood like blocking that area.
Well, they were all blocking it.
Yeah.
I remember my math teacher, Mrs. Trimmer, was blocking the hallway to even get to see anything. You had to go outside that day.
Yeah.
I think they even blocked off the bridge.
Dude, that was weird. That was really strange.
Was that the time of was that the pregnant one that passed out?
No. I think
there was another one. It was a pregnant person that passed out. I don't know.
Then I started spreading the rumor that Ebola was spreading around.
That's the one thing I miss about high school, how fast things will spread.
Yeah. I started it, and like, it was like, that was at 4th period. And then, like, right before jazz band, I heard somebody say, "Dude, did you hear somebody has Ebola in the school?" And I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that worked."
I don't miss it at all. High school.
That was fun, like making up fake funny things and then letting that happen.
Yeah, the fun stuff was not class.
Yeah,
the fun stuff was like lunch or senior year.
Oh, lunch was amazing.
Lunch was the best.
Lunch was great.
Yeah.
It was basically this.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
with
much.
him.
Yeah. The exact team. Yeah.
Yeah. This is awesome. This is what it is.
Yeah, we had a good time. Remember that one day, Mrs. Burlingame came by us at our lockers. We were late to lunch. Like the lunch bell already rang.
She's like, "Get
and
to
we
class."
were standing there, and she's like, "Why are you guys late for lunch?" Well, because 2 of us are fat. So she's like, "Why are you late for class?" And we're like, or late for lunch.
Well, she said late for class, and we're like, "Oh, it's okay. We're going to lunch."
Yeah, yeah. And then she's like, "Well, that's a class I was never late for."
We couldn't tell if it was a joke or like unintentional.
Yeah.
Did we laugh at that at first, or did we wait?
We waited.
I was gonna say, I think we waited till she was around the corner until we started laughing.
And then we started cracking up.
That was awesome. She was very nice.
She was so nice.
Yeah.
She actually cared about the well-being of the students, and that was her like main priority.
I always hated how everyone scapegoated her. Like in assemblies and stuff, when we got annoyed with like the speaker, they would get mad at her. But
remember that pep assembly where nobody talked?
All the pep assemblies?
Oh, they were terrible.
Or you mean the inspirational speaker?
No, the pep assembly where nobody talked.
Oh, yeah, that one was fun.
Yeah.
Because we were supposed to have off that day.
Were we? Is that why we did that?
Yeah. Well, it was like -19 out. and they're like, "You're going to school." Everyone else in the area closed, and then they're like, "We're gonna have a pep assembly."
I didn't care about that because like that was before the cold affected me. Because now the cold affects me. I don't know if it's because I got old in a year or something, but whenever I was 17,
well, we also have to walk around campus too, not just
you're
walk
right
through a building.
Yeah, you guys are walking around outside.
Yeah. That's what high school kids bitch about. That it's so cold out, dude. You're going to a warm building and just staying in there all day.
Yeah,
I tell you to go over to CTC.
Yeah,
but even that.
But I mean, that's a minority.
So. Yeah.
I never even thought about it that way because like my joints have hurt this year, and I'm like, why the fuck do I actually like have pain in the cold? This has never happened before. Yeah. Now that I think about it,
probably because you're outside.
Outside walking around all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you been up to?
Me?
Yeah.
Nothing but working. Working and getting ready for college.
Working where?
Home Depot.
Home Depot. Yeah. What do you do there?
I put boxes away.
Cool.
So are you in the back?
No, I'm out on the floor.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
So do you have people like ask you questions?
Yes.
And you're like, oh, that's it down there.
Well, the dumb thing is the way they schedule things is they schedule the people that work at the departments. They let them leave at 7 o'clock. We don't close till 9. So
and then you come in.
So there's 2 hours there, and if someone comes up and asks me a question, I don't know it. I tell them, well, I'll help you the best I can. And they'll get mad at me because I don't know the answer.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, because I'm not supposed to be. I'm not a sales associate.
Because you're a nighttime guy.
Yeah, I'm the night crew. Mm-hmm. But I still catch hell from them and then the department heads.
So what hours do you work?
7 or 8 to 1 in the morning.
That's not too bad. I don't think I'd mind that.
It's extremely easy.
Yeah, like after you get used to that would be terrible.
Yeah. Well, my summer job, if I get it, I have to be out there at 4 in the morning.
And then work until
like 3:30 in the afternoon.
That's a long time.
Yeah, but at least I still get my nights, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
So what are you going to college for?
Cybersecurity. Like in the IT field.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice field to get into.
Yeah, it's supposed to grow in the next 10 to 20 years.
I bet.
Significantly, so.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, unless they all die. All the computers.
It'll turn from cybersecurity into cyber invasion.
Or cyber prevention to stop them from taking over.
That's pretty much all the same thing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Dude, I want robots.
You want robots?
Yeah, what about you guys?
Have you seen DARPA?
Totally. Wait, what movie?
DARPA. No, not the movie.
Oh.
DARPA.
Who's DARPA?
It's a government program. It's like the government's military robotics program. Have you seen some of the new robots?
Oh,
I saw the Boston Institute.
Yeah.
Is that?
That's part of it.
Okay.
They're building stuff for DARPA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those robots that like run on rocks and stuff.
Yeah,
they can run full speed too.
Yeah. And they have like that dog thing that the military is already using.
Yeah.
Do they look like retarded horses running?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's exactly. That's a great description.
Yeah. I saw yesterday an article about, I forget which hotel. They have a robot working the desk now.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Taking away jobs.
Yeah.
Humans are going to become obsolete.
Right. Except for the important ones.
Yeah, except for the ones that run them.
Yeah.
IT, you're good to go.
See, I'll be fine, so all good there.
Yeah, that's why IT and engineering are
What happens if they build robots that can run the IT for them?
I'm definitely screwed.
We're all screwed then.
Yeah, we're all definitely boned if that comes to that.
Yeah,
so.
whenever that occurs, there's no stopping them then.
Yeah.
Hopefully by then I'll be dead, so I don't want to worry about it.
That's the way how everybody looks at it.
Yeah, I don't know. We might be close though. Definitely our children.
Yeah, our children will definitely have to experience that.
Yeah, but I don't
want children.
Maybe us. Well, yeah, you don't want children.
I'm kind of.
Nobody really wants children until they're in the operating room.
Until it accidentally happens.
Yeah. Then the baby's coming out. Oh man, I have to be a dad now.
That's pretty much true, actually. Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
Yeah. I think most pregnancies are totally accidents.
I guarantee it. At least in this country.
I wonder what percentage are actually planned.
That's a good question.
I don't know.
I like seeing the girls that are in high school that get pregnant. Like, oh yeah, this is definitely planned.
Yeah, right.
No,
What?
It wasn't. Really?
Planning to be. Just...
You're very financially responsible, I can tell.
So you're 16 dating a 20-year-old and you're pregnant.
Yeah,
Good job.
I hope he can support you. Oh, he can. He works at McDonald's. He's like a manager or something.
He works at dollar
How much
store,
does he make? $8.50 an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's better than minimum wage.
He has an M on his shirt.
I can barely support myself on $11 an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can support myself on $0 an hour. Lots of loans. Just get in loan debt.
It's lots of debt. There you go.
Yeah, I like being in the red instead of the green. It's so much better. Yeah, that's the first day of college. You're just like, well, here we go. 10,000 down the drain.
Woohoo!
And then the next semester starts. Another 10,000 down the drain.
What a great start to life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right out of high school when you're already, I don't know, for me it's 120,000 in debt. So.
For what?
4 years.
Oh, yeah.
So.
At I heard Pentec's expensive.
Pentec is expensive, yes. But their output rate is phenomenal. It's like 95%, I think.
Oh, I guarantee it.
It's ridiculous. Like
That's why they can get away with that price, because they can boast that sort of success with them, and you're pretty much going to make it afterwards. I mean, especially because they're producing a lot of talented trade workers.
Well, I mean, it's all trade.
Yeah.
There, so it's like a bigger CTC, really.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And
that's cool.
And that's pretty much where jobs are now. You can't get for the most part.
Right.
Yeah. Trade school.
Trade school.
Educated industry. That's the new norm, and that's going to become the new norm.
I'd rather sit there and work with my hands than sit in a lecture for an hour. Where I'm not going to learn.
Yeah,
I'm not going to.
That's the thing that's disappearing in this country. All manufacturing jobs. I mean, they're going over to China where they want to work harder. Or, immigrants are taking them because they want to support their families.
But they bring the educated industry here because they know that they can get the education and the workers. See, but then you have to be willing to work hard and smart.
Yeah,
like
Americans aren't.
Yeah, so. That's hard to do. You got to find a lot of dedicated people. So, good for you. Honestly, seriously, that's awesome.
Yeah, cool. Stick with it.
Yeah,
sure.
That's the hard part.
You know what? You'll probably actually have more fun with that than you would at normal school. Regular school's like so boring with lectures and all. And
yeah, I looked at 4 different schools that weren't vocational schools, and just going there just felt depressing. Like looking at the lecture halls, it's like this looks shitty.
Yeah,
I'd rather work on computers than sit in a lecture for an hour, not learn anything.
Yeah, that's why we've talked about how we like lab more than the actual lecture because I don't know.
It's hands-on learning.
It's hands-on, and if you fuck up, you fuck up. It's not
That's
like
it.
a test.
Yeah,
you have to fix it.
Yeah,
you got to fix the problem
immediately, and you actually get a chance to fix the problem too
because you have time.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, and I like that a lot better than like a test because like it's
you're either right or wrong.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. There's no ambiguity in the answer.
In lab, there is. It's figure it the fuck out for yourself.
Yeah, I like that.
So what happened to culinary? Did you give up on that?
I realized that I didn't want to cook all the time, and I don't know, just got bored of it really. So it's not something I wanted to do. I feel like I was being pushed into it by family, so I wanted to do something I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah,
because they wanted to dictate. They didn't want to dictate, but they wanted to really push me into that. And I told them it's not what
Does
I'm
it
gonna do.
run in the family or
no, not at all.
They just wanted you to.
Well, they supported me so much through early years of high school.
Okay.
And then as I was going into the VOTech doing it there, they really supported me. They're you really want to go do IT stuff? I said, well, yeah, I like computers, and I got bored with culinary, so.
Yeah.
But they're cool with it. So.
Yeah, you just got to stay interested in whatever it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
Whatever it is isn't cutting it. You just got to get out.
Yeah. At least you found something.
Yeah.
I was worried I wasn't going to find anything.
Then you did.
Yeah.
So. That works.
All right, because it's about 2 hours away. I remember driving down thinking, if I don't like this school, I'm royally boned. Because so far I haven't found anything that I like. And I don't want to work some minimum wage job for the rest of my life, so I better figure out something.
Was that the best you could do with culinary? Was minimum wage?
No, you can do a lot better, but it's just
it doesn't normally require more school.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you gotta if you don't go to school for it, you're probably farther in debt if you don't go to school for it. Like if you want to start your own restaurant like I wanted to, you're going way farther into debt than just going to school and then working for someone else.
Yeah. So. I mean, you know what they say, risk versus reward.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of successful people that started their own restaurants.
Oh, totally.
Never went to school for it. They thought, I like to cook. People think I'm good. And they were successful at it, but, that's...
But they took the risk to do so,
Yeah.
Like, at any moment, they could have lost it all.
That's true.
And that's a lot of people just, that's not interesting, or that's scary to them, and they just can't.
Oh, well, I think any business, really, that you want to go into is a real high-risk thing.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're starting off by yourself. You got to think into all the equipment that you need, the people, how much it's going to cost to run this business, how you're going to output it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's running any business can, be a struggle.
Yeah, and the hardest part is, like, whenever you start a new business, is trying to get people to come to the new business because they know nothing about it. And that's all about advertising and trying to get your name out there. And
advertising.
Very difficult to do.
Right location also.
Oh, absolutely.
So, like, because I was thinking about starting a restaurant here in town, but look at all the restaurants that we have in town.
They're already so successful. It'd be so hard to compete with them.
It would be, yeah. And then you look at all these, like, real small restaurants. Like, do you guys ever go to Mike's Court?
Yeah.
He's so successful, but it's such a weird location to be in.
Have you ever been down to Jack and George's?
Yes. That's
another weird one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like out of a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, both places are like that, but both places are really successful.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think every night that both those places are full.
That place is packed right now. If you want to go down there right now, you will not get in.
What's it, Saturday?
Saturday night, yeah.
Yeah, same thing with Mike's Court. But that place would be full also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the food industry is a really good industry to make money in. Because, you don't have to pay very much for the resource, and you get a huge overturn, like, whenever it comes back out. Because, you can make a meal for, like, $2 to $3, turn it around and sell it for $10 a plate.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well,
it's like a 300% return.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot harder starting your own business now with the internet and everything, competition, because talent's not worth as much as it used to be. I mean, you have to have multiple things. I mean, if you look at 21st century skills, there are at least like 12 of them. I mean, just being good at cooking's not gonna.
That's not gonna get you anywhere if you're just good at cooking. You got to be able to. You got to be able to sell your food. You got to be able to, go out and talk to your customers and, get their opinions on things like that, like on what to cook, how you did on it. So really, it's just cooking can be really hard or can be really easy. Yeah. If you're good at it, 9 times out of 10, it can be really easy. If you're mediocre at it, you better have really good people skills or really good advertising skills, because you're not gonna make it through.
Yeah. No. And the other difficult thing with this with this era we're living in now, we're living in the era of like mega businesses. Yeah. So like, we see like these chains like TGI Fridays,
Chipotle.
And they're just so hard to compete with because you the brands out there, everybody knows what they are. Yeah. Everybody knows the price.
They see
before
the ads
you even
on
go.
Facebook now too. Like they put food all over there. It's hard to do local, but there is like a nostalgia thing. Like people with Tom and Joe's here, and your Jack and George's and stuff. But
then I wonder, like, whenever all those old people die out, are those businesses going to be as successful as they are now?
Our generation's into that though, like going to Tom and Joe's and stuff.
Yeah, they like supporting small business. I think it's because we see how big of a hit the small business has taken in the past. Well, even in just our lifetime.
If you take a look at the Allegro where I used to work, their clientele has all died off. So whenever they first started, I want to say 30, 40 years ago maybe, they were real busy all the time, and then they slowly been declining because their clientele has been dying off. And now, again, they are more expensive than, just going to Jack and George's or Mike's or Tom and Joe's. But, like, if you were to go there, you don't have the money to respect, what you want to get, then people aren't going to go there. But as you can, like, once the clientele starts to die off, sometimes the businesses dies off with it. But it is really sad to see a business, die off because all the old clientele have been dying.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about a town like this, though, is that a lot of people hear about stuff by word of mouth. So you don't have to advertise that hard. You just have to get some people in to eat it. It's good. It's like, hey man, the price isn't bad. It's good food. You got to check it out. And people go and check it out.
Yeah, well, I like the size of this place. Like, it's not too big, not too small. Mm-hmm. I mean, there are a lot of shitty people here, but honestly, I don't think that's the majority. I think most people are pretty nice here. But
yeah, I agree with that.
We tend to remember the worst.
You guys can say that. My block kind of sucks.
Does it?
The people there are just awful.
People hate their neighbors now.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, that's the thing with the internet. You don't need to respect your neighbors anymore. Because, you look, like, neighborhood kids used to grow up together, you know?
Yeah.
Back, like, even our generation grew up with, like, our neighbors. Mm-hmm. But now nobody cares about their neighbors.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Is it, though?
It can be.
It can be, because it's...
I guess, yeah.
That's, like, your first line of, like, people to talk to. Like, you know, if anything happens in your life, if anything, it's like, you know, you got your neighbors.
We don't give a fuck, dude. We have the internet.
Yeah.
We can just call up anybody.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird how that's changed, though.
Yeah, I heard an interesting thing. It was, everybody's closer together, but we're further apart than we've ever been.
Yeah, that's what... Well, yeah, the internet's really bringing, like, the whole globe together. Like, if you want to talk to someone in South Korea tonight, you can fucking talk to someone in South Korea. Before, sending a message to someone in South Korea took weeks, you know? Mm-hmm. But you can do that right now.
In seconds.
Real time.
That's crazy.
You can even Skype the person and see their face.
Yeah. But really, we don't even care about the person who's living in the house right beside us. Yeah. You know?
It's not that I don't care about them. It's just they just don't respect me, or I just don't respect them because I like to yell.
Well, I think the whole idea of respect has kind of died in this 21st century.
That is very true. It's very hard to find someone that respects everyone, or just like one or two people, because it just seems like everyone's assholes lately.
Well, it feels like it's everyone for themselves, kind of, these days. Yeah.
That's why I try to give everybody I meet respect to some degree. Yeah.
Because I don't like when I'm treated like that. Yeah. And that's why I try to smile at people now. Mm-hmm. I'm trying it.
Oh, you're trying the things that I've told you to do.
It's hard as shit, but I'm trying it. Because I know what it's like to be on the other end when someone's just a complete dick. And that's with, like, customer service and everything. Like, the other night we were at Sheetz, and we were ordering food. And this lady in front of me, the lady's back there making her salad, and she's like, I don't want no more of those leaves in there. I'm like, what? And so she's like, take more out. So the lady kept taking the lettuce out, and she's like, that's good. Now put a little more dressing on that. I'm like, what? Who are you?
That's insane.
You just paid them to make you food, and you're going to tell them how to make your food.
If you're gonna do that, go to Subway.
Yeah,
because that's a place.
Honestly,
like, you don't go to a fast food restaurant and tell people exactly how to make something, because that's what Sheetz is. It's fast food.
Yeah, it's good fast food though. Definitely better than McDonald's.
It's better than regular. I still don't like it.
I have it every once in a while, but it's
same.
All fast food's bad.
Yeah. That's the only fast food I eat. Actually, I don't eat any other fast food.
That and Chipotle are about.
Oh yeah. But that's
I don't think
that's that bad for you. I could be totally wrong, but it just doesn't seem like it's bad.
It's really not that bad for you, but like if you think about
especially if you get like the all veggie stuff.
Yeah, if you get like the all veggie stuff, it's pretty healthy for you. But like, do you consider Chipotle to be fast food, or is it kind of like more of a sit down?
I mean, most people sit down.
It's kind of in between.
Yeah, that's how I always felt.
It's kind of like a Five Guys, like.
Yeah. Five Guys and Chipotle are kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
The seating arrangements, though, aren't very... They're real small.
Yeah.
Chipotle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I went to one in D.C. It was still pretty small. It was, like, in the Verizon Center, and it was still pretty small. So I guess that's what they go for. Because they want it to be close.
I think they're going for, like, the, like, tiny Mexican feel. Mm-hmm. Like, you know...
Okay.
But it doesn't have a Mexican feel. It has a modern feel.
It has it's more modern than anything.
Yeah, they're going for, like, a gringo style. Like some...
Like playing the drums. Ringo style.
Yeah, Ringo.
Did you watch the documentary on Chipotle at all?
No.
They have it on Netflix.
Was it just about E. coli? Or?
No, it's a. The guy who actually started it, he's an American, and his dad owned a restaurant, and they both believed in the farm raised, no genetically modified organisms, and the foods and stuff like that, and that's what he wanted to build his Chipotle into.
That's cool.
It's only 20 minutes, I think. It's really interesting to watch.
That's a short documentary.
Oh, wow.
It's a real short one, but it just goes over
What's
the
it called?
basis. Chipotle. I don't know.
I think it actually is called.
Yeah.
I've scrolled through and I've
I think
seen
it is
something
just called
like
Chipotle.
that.
I watched it about a year ago.
I might have to check that out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Those short documentaries actually sometimes are really good.
I don't mind documentaries. It's just I don't mind them when I'm in the flow of watching them.
Mhm.
It's just hard to get into them
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, it's gonna be this again. But then once I do it, I don't mind it. It's like working out, you know.
Yeah, the ones I can't stand the Michael Moore ones because they're just beating the liberal agenda the whole time.
Yeah,
in your
pretty
head.
much. I do like the Michael Moore ones though. I liked Bowling for Columbine.
I don't like the most recent ones. The most recent ones are just too
No,
crazy.
well-
but his older ones.
Well,
were
Capitalism,
really
a
good.
love story was a little too much.
I kind of like that one just because of
That's
just
his
because
newest one, I think.
the attention it brought to like Cleveland and Detroit and those sort of areas.
We're not Detroit. Yeah.
Someone actually made that.
Yeah.
Like
I know, and then they used it in the movie.
Yeah,
But,
that's
and then it was
hilarious.
on Tosh also.
yeah,
Yeah.
the hastily made travel. Yeah,
Look at our one building.
yeah. Cleveland tried to sue the guy who made that video.
Really?
It wasn't Cleveland. It was the Cleveland Travel
Agency.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was their like tourism thing, part of their local government,
Oh,
and they
okay.
lost,
Yeah.
which is good.
That's hilarious. Well, it was just what Cleveland is.
Yeah, he was just being serious.
It's
See
not
a river that catches on fire, buy a house for a price of a VCR.
Yeah. Well, it's not like he just showed like one building and he's like, look at how crappy Cleveland is. He
Yeah.
showed like 30 places in Cleveland.
Have you guys ever been to Cleveland?
No.
Yes.
I've driven through it, and I felt depressed going through there.
Is it like Buffalo? Buffalo's depressing too.
Is Buffalo, New York?
Yeah.
Never been to.
Oh,
I've
okay.
never been to.
I
New
went
York.
through there.
Isn't it depressing?
I
They have like Buffalo near the highway.
didn't get
and
a
then-
chance to go through it because I was just on the interstate and then just went straight into Canada.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I went by it on the interstate, and then we
Yeah.
went to Canada, but
Yeah, no,
it was kind of depressing.
it looks. But I think any big city just looks depressing right along those freeways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Look
too
at Pittsburgh. I mean,
Pittsburgh's depressing along the freeways.
actually,
But
I
then
think just cities are depressing.
you go into the heart of Pittsburgh. It's actually really nice.
Oh, Pittsburgh's so pretty.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Well, I love
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. I actually got lost there going to my surgery.
Really?
What'd you get a surgery for?
Skull.
What?
Yeah, I had to get skull surgery done.
When?
July, June.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that in school. Yeah. What'd you have to get that for?
Just my skull was misshapen.
Oh.
There was like a giant bump on the back, so they shaved it down.
Just take a grinder to it.
That's what it felt like. So.
Were you awake?
No, I was out, but I mean,
That'd be crazy.
no, but no, waking up after the surgery, I just felt like my head was still shaking. And I was like, I bet you they used a sander or something on my skull to bring it down.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Wow.
think anything being done on your head's going to feel pleasant afterwards.
No. Well, he told me to leave. Like the doctor wanted me to leave that day after I was done my
shit.
surgery. Like I was scheduled for 3. My surgery didn't start till 6. And I didn't get out of surgery till like 9. He's like, yeah, you can go home.
Oh.
My mom took one look at me. She goes, nope, he's staying here. Go get him a room. I didn't get a room till midnight.
Wow.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I've had some experiences with hospitals lately, but it's not very fun. In the sense that it takes forever to get shit done.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
scary that it takes forever to get anything done in a hospital.
Well, you go over to Altoona
Oh,
with an
Altoona is
emergency.
just a shit
you
fest.
I
take a
went
number
over- Yeah.
to get into the emergency room.
Yeah.
Well, I cracked when I was 4 years old. I cracked my head open.
Yeah.
We went over there immediately. There's blood like gushing out of my head, and I waited 2 hours in the emergency room until I even saw anybody.
Wait, you had that problem too?
Yeah.
I have a scar right here. I fell off my mom's bed and hit my head off a radiator.
Oh, okay.
And it cracked open, and I had blood coming down my face. And we went straight to the emergency room, and she goes, well, it's going to be about an hour or two.
Yeah, they just don't care.
It's like, how are we going to tell a 4-year-old and his mom, like, oh, yeah, we can't see you for another hour or two. Like, he's sitting there crying with blood coming down his face.
I played with toys or something at the hospital. I remember that. But I hit my head off of an oil tank, so it was even worse.
That's awesome. Also, that explains the way you are.
Yeah, pretty much. That's everything.
I remember when I was 5, I had to go to the hospital because I was so sick that I couldn't take any water or anything.
No.
I could not, and I was dehydrating.
You couldn't consume anything.
Wow.
Yeah, like as soon as I'd put water in my body, I'd heave it up.
Ugh.
Immediately.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with me. They never actually really found out why I was like. They assumed it was like some sort of virus or something, but they like gave me an IV and a bunch of other stuff, whatever. But I remember waiting I remember the wait in the waiting room just felt like forever.
Oh yeah. Well, I like up at school, the Indiana Regional Hospital.
Yeah.
When I had my appendix this year, they got me in right away. Like I was.
Yeah.
Well, it was a Thursday night, so no one was really there. So I just walked in, told them what was wrong. They had a room for me immediately, and then they figured out. I went up for X-rays and everything. Figured out I had appendicitis, and then I got a room upstairs immediately. And then they had surgery in the morning because I could wait. Because another guy, his appendix already bursted that same night.
Wow.
Yeah. So then I was.
That's
fine.
bad. You don't have very much time after that happens.
Actually, I don't think it's as dangerous as everyone thinks it is.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was talking to someone and they said their mom's appendix bursted. And she didn't even know until she was really sick.
You're probably like,
I think it just makes you really sick.
Yeah, I know it's like a sack full of old shit, and it just kind of like starts leaking into your body.
It's useless too.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that's gone.
Well, they think that it's like a holdover from like another thing, from like bacterial infections.
Yeah.
It's a way for our body to kind of like use it to make antibodies to figure it out how it works, but it doesn't do anything anymore.
Even like I asked the doctor like what causes it and stuff, and they don't really know. So they probably do, but they just don't want to tell you.
They're too proud to tell you.
Yeah.
Oh well, it really does nothing.
They actually have a pill that cures it, but they found out it's better to make money off of the surgery.
Yeah, well, if he tells me what to do to not have it, I'm gonna tell everybody. And then he's not gonna make money anymore.
Like the way how they scam everybody into getting their wisdom teeth out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like only 12% of people actually need to get their wisdom teeth taken out.
Really?
Yeah.
I never had any problems with mine, but once I found out that mine were starting to grow in, I said take them out. I just wasn't dealing with it.
I have all mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My girlfriend got hers taken out.
They're a pain in the ass, but like apparently they're all going to come in perfectly fine.
Well, mine were coming in crooked because I had fucked up teeth.
You're one of the 12%.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of problems, but I had fucked up teeth to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, you guys didn't really know me when I was in elementary school, but my right tooth was completely almost, like, perpendicular to the other.
Oh, that's weird.
So, yeah, it was, and then I finally got I started with retainers when I was, like, 6 years old trying to fix it. Nothing worked. Wow. So I eventually got braces, and then...
I heard braces are awful. Are they?
They're awful. Well, I broke 8 brackets the first time, which are the individual things on your tooth.
How'd you break them?
I don't fucking know. But the orthodontist was super pissed. He's like, how do you even break 8 of these? I don't know. I've never seen... Like, most people don't even break 8 the whole way through. Yeah. I broke 8 the first time.
So you broke 8 in, like, one time.
Yeah, the first time I got them on.
Wow.
I don't know, because I played trumpet without wax on. I don't know if that did anything. And I didn't really change my eating habits very much. But my brother didn't change his, and he never even broke a bracket. So, I don't know. Must have just been the way my teeth were.
Yeah, some people just have crazy teeth. Your teeth actually look really good. You said you never had anything done to them?
Never done. I got smacked in the face with a baseball bat. Other than that, to be honest, that just chipped a little piece of my front tooth off. You can't even tell it's been done. But yeah, no perfect teeth, no red braces, retainers, nothing.
That's cool.
That must be nice.
You
too?
I've never had any, but they're kind of shitty.
Yeah, a little.
My teeth are pretty shitty.
Nice for not having anything. You have a little bit of an overbite, but
I don't know that.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It's whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't mind
who
it.
cares?
Yeah.
As long as they're not like perpendicular and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Underbites are worse than overbites, anyways. So.
Yeah.
I've seen people with underbites. I'm like, oh, how do you even talk?
They look like a horse almost.
Yeah, that'd be hard to do.
Yeah. I think that's what skeletons are based off of. You know, like the scary ones. Like they all have
underbites.
They always have the jaw sticking out and everything.
Can you have both an underbite and an overbite, or can you just have one or the other?
No, because then you'd just be flat tooth. Then
it's flat tooth.
You chomp right down on your front teeth.
I know at least one person that goes to altitude, and one person that goes to Tyrone that looks like they have like a horse mouth, like just like perfect like fist almost, like out coming out their mouth.
So it's just extended.
Yeah,
like an anteater.
Yeah. I got suspended once for calling a girl a horse face.
Horse face. Well, did she look like a horse?
She does.
Then why would you get suspended?
Well,
telling the truth.
That's what I said to the principal. I said, "Hey, look, I was telling the truth." No, she cried about it. I told her to grow up.
No, I got screamed at by my stepdad for telling one of his daughters that they had smelly breath. And he's like, "Why would you tell them that?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Did she have smelly breath?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, horrendous.
Like how bad? Like how bad do you like?
Like she was like 3 feet away
days?
from me, and it was kind of like
3 feet.
it just smelled like actual poo. Like there was poo in the mouth. Yeah. And I was like, "You're," and then like he yelled at me for a long period of time about it, and I was like, "Well, who would you?"
Asshole.
And I was like, Who do you think she'd rather hear it from? Her boyfriend or me?"
Yeah. I don't like people who are like that.
Yeah.
Who get offended about that stuff.
Yeah.
Like if I smell, tell me. I'll fix it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
exactly.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get offended. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't know. I mean, it doesn't happen as much anymore. You know, like, I mean, you still get people with BO and stuff, and it's just like, what the fuck? Put on some deodorant.
I feel like high school's a lot worse though with that.
Oh, it was bad.
I mean, I wouldn't know about college. I haven't gone yet, but I mean, just like working with other people and being out with other
College, I
people.
sit away from people, so I don't have to smell anybody. But
probably gonna do the same thing.
No one's ever commented on me, and I don't wear deodorant.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Not since like summer.
Oh, okay. What do you do?
I just get a shower.
Just get a shower.
Just get a shower every morning.
You don't sweat.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
You don't body odor.
I don't know. I mean, in the summertime, yes.
Yeah.
And I probably will wear it in the summertime just because it's.
Well, it's hot out.
Yeah.
You're working all day.
Outside, but I mean, in the wintertime, it's like whatever.
Well, I have bad sweat problems. I mean, you know that with my sweaty palms.
Yeah.
So.
I'm the exact same way. I sweat like crazy.
Yeah.
Dude.
I don't know if it's just because I'm big, but.
I think a lot of it's like stress sweat. Like I know, like I stress sweat a lot.
Yeah. Well,
like if I'm stressed out of like a job interview or something like that, then I just.
That's the only time
covered.
That's the only time I sweat is when I get stressed.
I don't. Yeah, I just sweat all the time.
Yeah.
That's what I had a job interview yesterday, and I walked in, and the guy's like, "Are you nervous?" And I'm like, "Well, now that you said it, I am nervous." He's like, "Okay, we'll wait until you're not nervous to start the interview." And I'm like, "You're gonna be waiting a while."
Yeah.
This is how I am. I don't like job interviews.
They're awful.
I always hate it when we go to take a test, and then like, there's that first question you don't know what's going. You have no idea how to answer it, and then like the sweat just starts immediately.
Yeah.
And you're like,
you skip to the second question, and it's even worse.
Yeah, and you're like, okay.
Like the first one, at least I heard those words before. This one,
it's like alien language.
Yeah.
Flip the page over. Yeah, I'm lost.
We're gonna try it. I'm gonna take a little nap. We're gonna take a 5-minute nap. Then we're going right at this.
That's what I felt with my entrance exam, with the math.
Yeah.
Dude, it was. I bombed it. I mean, I had to take remedial classes just to get to my math. It was that bad. Well, I had no clue what to do, and I asked the guy that's helped me take it. He goes, "Well, it says on here if you don't know how to answer it, just don't answer them." So I think I answered about 10 out of like 50.
Wow.
No, I had no clue. Well, last time I had math was 11th grade, and I took that test a month and a half ago. So like right at the beginning of February or late January.
Okay.
So I mean, almost 2 years not having a math course.
Yeah.
Wow.
And also the way Altoona is.
Mm-hmm.
Altoona and Tyrone with their classes, man, you're not getting
with the
shitty program you were in.
very shitty programs.
In last year.
I'll tell you what, last
senior
year, or our senior year, it was a joke. My classes were literally a joke. I was.
What did you take?
I took an English. Didn't have a math course. I took that retarded science class. That was after lunch.
Which one was that?
It
was like physics, chemistry.
It was a science class. So you take chemistry one half of the year, and then some other science the other semester.
Yeah. I remember that.
And I was stuck with idiots. Like, do you know who Mikey Weston is?
No.
Oh, you don't? No, I was about to say with
Just gonna call him out like that. Wow.
Straight up.
Mikey's an idiot. Sorry, Mikey.
Sorry, Mikey. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the classes. I had a class with DeRubis that wasn't too bad.
Was that mythology?
No, it was just English.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he wasn't.
He's
I liked him
guy.
as a teacher. He was so funny. He's great. He had a little Pikachu that you had to carry around for a hall pass.
Really?
Yeah.
He's so cool.
Yeah.
Apparently, he did the same thing like Dante, where his senior year he went abroad.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then. I don't know.
Oh wait, is that your French friend that you guys are always talking about? Okay.
French.
Yeah.
Francois.
We want to have him on.
But he's not coming home.
He's
for
on
break.
film sets.
2 film sets.
Yeah.
Kids working hard. What?
Really?
Good for him.
Up at Ithaca.
Where?
Ithaca in New York.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Director? Like going to school to be a director, or just?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do.
Nice.
He's not cute enough to be an actor.
Yeah. he looks more like a director.
He does look more like a director. Yeah.
That's what France does to you.
Yeah. It turns you into it makes you wear funny hats and smoke.
And eat baguettes. I don't get that. Maybe it's because we're American.
Yeah.
Have you heard that Europe has, like, at their McDonald's, they have, like, small, medium, large, and then American size?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Did you ever see the size comparison, though? Like, from McDonald's around the world compared to the United States?
No.
The small for us is like a large in like Brazil or something like that.
Yeah.
Like they're really dramatic in the sizes. So I'm not surprised in Europe they have one that's American.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah. Whenever I go out to eat, I'm just overwhelmed. They give me too much food.
Way too much food.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to take like 3/4 of this back with me in a box.
Yeah.
Because I just can't eat this all.
Well, they give you like a whole plate of fries and then your burger too.
Yeah.
If you get a burger and fries.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully you don't order like a salad and they give you a whole plate of fries and a burger. But
Excuse me, I just ordered a Caesar salad. Oh, that just comes on the side.
Oh yeah, this
just
is
dip the salad
America
in
now. You get burgers and fries all the time.
That's like going to Five Guys asking for a small fry and you just get an entire bag full of them.
Yeah.
It's like I paid $3. It looks like I just got like an extra large. That's like $7.
Well, that is an extra large anywhere else.
And then you take it home and you put it in your refrigerator like you're gonna eat it later, and you never eat them.
I see. Once fries are cooked,
That's it.
That's it. They're done. You eat them then,
or you
or you throw them out.
Yeah.
There's no saving them.
They don't taste good. Reheated. No. They're just bad.
I've tried so many different ways to reheat them.
I've tried them in the oven.
Oven, like
microwave.
oil,
microwave.
Still
sucks.
Yeah,
it still sucks.
A thing I try with heating up food, I put like a glass of water in the microwave with it, and then that puts moisture back into it, but still doesn't work very well.
Try that with pizza. Didn't work.
Microwave pizza's shit.
Yeah, it is.
I just eat it cold sometimes.
It's either cold or I put it in the oven.
Yeah.
I have a toaster oven.
Okay.
No, those are perfect.
Yeah, nice and electronic. You just turn it on, heats up real fast.
Okay. I'll man up. I'll
400
grow a pair and
degrees.
eat it cold. I don't care.
I love it cold after
Yeah.
after a night of drinking or doing something stupid.
So, you said you want to start your own podcast now.
Yeah, I'm trying for a couple weeks. Nothing but problems.
Nothing but problems.
Yeah.
You tried?
Yeah.
See, the problem is, like, I live in Pennsylvania. My friend lives in Ohio.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then my other friend lives in Nebraska. And then I have a friend who lives over in the United Kingdom.
How'd you meet all these people?
Xbox?
Xbox, yeah.
Really?
All of them.
That's cool.
We've known each other for 7 years.
Wow.
Best of friends. It's really, it's like going back to what we were saying earlier about the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you know, they know more stuff about my personal life than my family does.
Yeah, totally.
And like it's crazy to be able to talk to them. But yeah, we've been trying to do that. We tried Skype.
We tried that too.
Yeah.
Google
Hangouts. It doesn't feel right. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And also,
well, I mean, you're never gonna get this with how far away they are.
Yeah.
No. We're never gonna get this set up. No, we tried Skype, and it's like I was telling the Jake earlier. The one from Nebraska, one from Ohio, and we sat there for 12 hours trying to like get it to work with like Skype and Audacity, and like, getting all the mics to work, getting Skype to work correctly. It was so frustrating. I wanted to punch my laptop.
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting there. It's like, why the hell is this not working? Thad and Jake make it so easy to do their podcast, but then again, you guys are in the same room.
Yeah, we're doing it physically.
It's 100 times easier than ours. But
Yeah, there needs to be like a podcast place.
There needs to be a program.
Yeah,
they should make a program.
They really should.
Yeah.
Where you can have people from everywhere. They just plug in a mic to their laptop. And you can just podcast right there.
That'd be so nice.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know. Let's go develop it.
Yeah, right. Like we could write code.
Yeah.
Writing code really isn't that hard.
Nah.
You should develop it.
It's ones and zeros. It's too many ones and zeros. Now, I rather protect people and their internet files than press ones and zeros all day to make a podcast program.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah, but it's money.
Yeah,
that is true.
I mean, there's a way to do it. There's some programs that you have to buy online, and only one person can record. Like, we were looking into it. It's just too complicated.
Yeah.
Honestly,
it's also expensive, too.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the thing. I want, like, a free service where you can just basically do this, but you can be anywhere in the world.
And do it. But you can't do that because you have to spend money, and then, like Jake said, only one person can record. So if you want two different people to record, someone else has to spend the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of time.
Yeah, because you only get one product key.
Yeah.
That's the shitty thing. And the one key only works for one person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it allows you to record through Skype. And some of the Skype, or the ones that use Skype as a medium for recording, do a really shitty job at it.
Yeah.
Because
Skype sounds shitty anyways.
Yeah, Skype does sound shitty. But the one that we were trying to use, the one free one, it split all, like...
I think it was called Pamela or something.
Yeah.
I heard of that.
Yeah, it split our sound files into two different sound files.
And then you have to combine them back together.
Yeah, so I would have had to go in and line them up. I'm probably...
I don't think it would be too hard.
I don't think it'd be too hard. I'm probably just bitching about something that would have actually been pretty easy to do. But
it didn't feel...
Yeah.
It felt weird.
It also put it into really strange formatted files.
Yeah.
That was the other problem. Because it would put it in these... They weren't WMVs or MP4s or MP3s.
Zip files?
No, they weren't.
Really?
They were something else. I didn't even know. Because you had to buy the full version in order for you to get MP4s and WMVs and stuff like that. And I was like, well, we're not paying for the full version because that's just dumb.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
It's better to just do like what we did this week.
Mm-hmm.
Just hustle all week, do a bunch of podcasts.
And then release them over time. Does everyone do it, or do you just want to dump them all at the same time?
I don't know yet. I
Keep
need to
them
figure
waiting.
out how to convert them first, then I'll figure out what I want to do with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That time that we did try, we did an hour and a half show. None of it recorded.
Seriously.
None of it recorded. it was because it went really well. There was no pauses. This is nice fluid time.
That's the hard thing to do.
It's really hard to keep it fluid and like to not have people get up or get interrupted by family or just people walking in. But we got an hour and a half in, and then I go back to look at the file. No audio. I was like, son of a bitch. What went wrong? Because I was using Skype. I must have had the wrong speaker set up and the wrong mic clicked. It was just stupid.
Yeah.
But the day I find out how to podcast with people across the state and across the giant pond, then be the day I start my podcast.
It has to be coming. As podcasts become more prominent, I'm thinking there's going to be a service that comes that... Well, even like me setting up our RSS feed, that's a fucking nightmare. There's so many different... Like, I think I signed up with the wrong one. Like, hands down. It's going to be just chaos.
Are you going to have to sign up with a new person then?
I don't know how I'm going to get out of the current one, but...
Is it a contract?
You see, they make it where, like, you can't switch it on iTunes. They'll be like, well, you signed up with us, and then they'll... I don't know.
That sucks.
We'll get there. Because their biggest package is only, like... I don't know. It's not going to work if we get big.
You know, like, if we keep on pumping out these podcasts, we're going to...
Well, storage is going to be fine, but I'm just saying if we get, like, 1,000 downloads an episode, it's going to become a problem with bandwidth and everything.
Oh, we don't have enough bandwidth to do that?
Well, I don't... There's no, like, unlimited. Like, Podbean offered unlimited and stuff, but I don't know if I can switch to that. I'll do more research.
Yeah.
But for right now, it's kind of pissing me off, but it seems like a decent deal for where we're at right now.
At the moment.
Yeah, for only $10 a month, so.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we get like 2 gigs of storage, and then I forget how much, 200 gigabytes of bandwidth, I think. So
that's a lot of bandwidth, but then like you said, that if you're getting 1,000 downloads,
that wouldn't support 1,000.
Actually, I think you're gonna almost triple that.
Yeah, if we would get 1,000.
It's something ridiculous.
So we would need a much larger.
We
bandwidth.
don't even have 100 downloads on a podcast yet.
Really?
So we're close. We have like 80 on one of them, but.
So I listen to you guys every night at work. I re-listen to every show. I honestly don't get bored. I listen to. Yeah, I mean, I got 5 hours.
What was your favorite one so far? I'm sorry for
first
interrupting.
one.
The first one?
The first one.
Really?
Yeah. I just loved listening to you two talk. It's like just being back at lunch.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's honest to God the best thing.
Well, the thing that I like about it is that we don't do any editing or anything. It's just straight up what we're doing. Mm-hmm. Like the other night we had one where there were some awkward pauses and stuff.
That was fine.
I was like, this is what I like, because that's what talking is.
Yeah,
that's not
what it is.
Because these people that we talk to online, like other podcasts and stuff, they're like, you got to focus on the editing, you got to make it sound great. Nah. It's like, that's not what conversation is. We're trying to promote conversation, and that's not. If it doesn't feel real, people don't care.
Yeah. If you guys sound good, then.
Yeah. It's just like any doctored up TV show or radio show at that point. It's just the same old thing.
As long as we're not telling like 100 dick jokes and then
calling people out.
Yeah. Whatever. What was his name? We won't say it again.
I won't. Yeah, we're not going to say it again.
Mikey something.
Yeah, like, you guys edit that out by chance?
No. Read a book, Mikey. Fine. Read a book. Yeah, we try not to say names, but we don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
See, you guys probably should have told me that before we started.
It's more fun now.
Yeah, oh well, yeah.
Mikey gets to learn something new.
Mikey probably won't even listen to this podcast.
Mikey has no idea.
I almost dropped a couple names, so I'm glad I didn't drop more.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all fun.
Our first guest, or our second guest, Bryce, just kept on dropping names left and right.
Seabass?
Yes.
Seabass.
Yes.
Seabass. He was just dropping names left and right.
Yeah, and we were like, stop it! And then we just gave up at that.
And then he's like, he was talking about Sheets, and he's like, a gas station. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, you said no names. And I'm like, that's Sheets.
It's a business. That's not the same thing.
He's like, well, that's a family name. Oh, God. I love that kid.
He's funny. I can't wait to have him back on.
Yeah. Interesting fella.
Yeah.
He was always funny in class.
He's something.
Yeah. Definitely something.
Definitely something. Man, I miss that about high school. Just
I liked going to assemblies with you.
Yeah.
And because we were in the same homeroom always.
Always. Or we were in the band playing.
Yeah. And then we went to everything together in 12th grade because we had every class together except for 2 of them.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
3rd and 4th
And then
period.
we had lunch, all 3 of us together.
What I hated when you guys had to go like away for band.
I
was stuck by myself at lunch.
You skipped school enough, so
I skipped. I can't tell you how many days I missed.
That table would have sucked too because half of those people were in band.
Yeah.
There would have been like 4 people there who weren't in band.
I think the one day there was literally like 3 people. It was me.
It was probably nice and quiet,
like 2
though.
other people. I guess. I was bored as all hell. Like, who do I talk to? I looked over at her and like...
sit there and drink your milk.
Milk tastes like ass.
Yeah.
Never.
Remember when we'd get those like carbonated fruit juices?
Yeah.
And then like I would get too pissed off about them whenever somebody would take them.
Oh, those were... that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
We would hide them like in my books
in
and
your
stuff.
books, like under his like
I would
chair.
get
Like,
so
Where'd
mad.
it go? You get so angry,
I was such
too.
a dickhead whenever I was younger. That's amazing how much someone can change in a year.
Yeah.
and some people don't change at all.
Yeah, well that's because they're not trying to change.
Yeah.
You have to try to change.
You have to work at it.
It's funny looking at like my Facebook feed, and I still see the same people bitching about the same things day in and day out. Like they're still in high school.
Jobs.
Yeah.
Or if they do, they're like real shitty jobs. Like they're bitching about their boyfriends or girlfriends. It's like, you guys need to grow the hell up.
Like I saw some kid the other night posting about there's just random music playing now. It's all right.
Yeah.
But there was this kid posting the other day. He was like, "If anyone touches my girlfriend again, I will get angry. I'll get so angry. Nobody
so
wants
weird.
to see me angry."
It's like he's gonna turn into the Hulk.
What are you doing, man? Come on. She can defend. I mean,
Just chill out.
She's fine.
Just need to chill out.
If she wants to leave you, she's gonna leave you.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get with the whole. That's one thing I'm starting to realize. Like, I don't care if someone leaves me. If they're
Don't
gonna
you want
find
them to be happy?
yeah, if they're gonna find happiness somewhere else, I'm fine with that.
Mhm.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I don't stress about anything. I just let
No.
I just let shit go. There's no point to sit there and stress over stupid stuff.
No, because I stress over big stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
might
I
as
try
well
not
let
to
the
stress
little
out about
shit go.
anything, which is bad.
Yeah, I guess that's bad.
But
it
I
can
don't
be
care.
good.
It's really nice because I'm always like just content with it, with anything that's happening.
Yeah, well, I let it build up sometimes. Like
Yeah.
the other night when we were with our friend. And I
Yeah.
just flip shit. I've never screamed like that before.
Dude, I never saw you do that. That freaked me out. I was
Yeah.
like, wow.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know. Well, he was being selfish.
He was.
I had to get home. It was like 12:15. I wanted to get home.
Yeah, because you need to be home by 1.
Yeah, so I just flipped out.
I
We
stress
don't
over
need to
bills.
go into details on that story.
No.
What were you saying?
I stress over bills. That's it.
Bills.
Bills. Do you have your own place?
Nah, just my own car, 2
Oh,
different
okay.
insurances, just
That makes
phone
sense.
bills. So it's the little things that I mean. Still, having bills is just never fun.
Do you pay for your own
Yeah.
phone?
Yep.
What type of phone do you have?
iPhone.
I would not be doing that.
I'm getting a new one.
Oh, you're gonna get a flip phone?
Nah.
I think it's worth it though.
I was hoping somebody would get a flip phone with
like
me.
he's into tech stuff, so
Yeah.
it's worth it.
I
Yeah.
kind of need to have a.
Like I don't
Smartphone.
understand people who don't put good money into their phone but use their phone a lot. Like if you're gonna use your phone a lot, just get the best fucking phone out there, which is the iPhone.
Yeah, that's true. I don't use my phone that often.
Yeah,
so
that's
I don't-
what-
Yeah.
Like I was just gonna get like a shitty phone, but then I was like, I use my phone a lot. I
Mhm.
might as well just put the money into a good phone.
Yeah.
So,
The phone I want's $780.
What is
what
it?
phone is that?
The S7.
Oh, okay.
It's coming out, or it's already out.
Jesus.
I haven't even looked into the specs yet.
Is that a new iPhone?
Nah, the
No,
new.
Oh,
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Yeah. It's like I want that, but it's like I do not want to spend that much money. But I probably
totally
won't with like
understand.
trading in my phone. So, but I mean, just still after trading in my phone, it's probably gonna be $400 or $500 still, maybe
Yeah.
more. It's just.
Are Are you on the Edge plan, or what carrier do you have?
Verizon. No,
So
I'm not
you're not
on the Edge plan.
They're going to force you
I'm,
into it.
I'm going to go on to it.
No, they don't offer 2-year contracts anymore. They only have the Edge plan.
When they stopped doing that? Cause
like about a year ago.
Really?
Yeah.
The
Edge plan's cheaper though.
It is.
It's better. It's a better deal.
Yeah, but it's like
it's still a contract.
It's still a 2-year contract.
Yeah.
Because if you keep the phone for 2 years, you don't have to give them back your phone then.
Yeah.
Because like the way how the Edge plan works is like, if you want to get a new phone before your contract's up, you can get a new phone, but you have to turn in your old phone.
Yeah.
But like, because they used to charge you all these crazy termination fees that would charge you like $500 just for getting a new phone out of contract.
It's ridiculous.
Which that was bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna keep this phone for 2 years and then I'm getting a flip phone.
Well, yeah. The awesome thing about the Edge is like you pay for your phone each month with your plan. Also, it's because the old 2-year contracts, they used to make you pay like $200 up front.
Yeah.
But now it's just pay as you go.
That Edge program, like if you pay the phone off, can you just go get a new phone, or can you?
No,
because even once you pay it off,
it's the
you're
terms
still
of the
on
contract. See, the contracts are still a big pain in the ass.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, why, if you're on the Edge program, why can't you pay the phone off, and then like a year down the road, you're like, okay, I want this new phone?
Because now you're using your brain, and you're not allowed to do that.
The point is that you get it right away.
Yeah.
That you have the phone in your hand without paying a lump sum.
Yeah.
But you have to pay like $100 up front anyways, just for activation fees and
honestly, I rather just pay my lump sum up front.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do with Straight Talk. I paid $550 up front for my iPhone, and then I bought like a 6-month service plan with it too. So $700. I was set for 6 months with a phone and service. So,
wow.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
what I used to have through, but I could never get any cell range. I would sit in my house and I couldn't get any cell reception. It was ridiculous.
I don't have any problems with that.
Really?
Yeah, that's just me. So if it was bad for you, I mean, good thing you got out of that.
Yeah.
I get a discount at Verizon. I get 25% off my entire bill.
That's not bad.
For what?
Like working at Home Depot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like dude, the benefits. Like I don't get anything off at Home Depot,
nice.
but the benefits I get, like
they like sister companies. Or something?
Like Verizon, I get stuff off my DirecTV bill.
Really?
So yeah.
And if you work for DirecTV, you get like free DirecTV.
See, that'd be nice, but I don't know if they do that.
Who?
Like DirecTV.
No, they do.
Oh, they do that?
If you work for DirecTV, you get free DirecTV.
Bryce said he's working for Asurion, and they're associated with DirecTV, and he said he gets his free.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if it's true or not.
Oh,
but
that'd be cool.
I was gonna apply there with this. You need to like fluently speak and write Spanish.
I don't think he can fluently write.
Yeah,
and speak Spanish.
He can't do either one of those two things.
Really? Well, it was one of the requirements, and I even called and asked. I said, "Yeah, it's a requirement."
Or he just lied his way through the interview.
Yeah. Imagine.
Me no hablo.
That person calls. Go back to your country.
We're building a wall.
Oh, so he takes the Trump approach.
Oh yeah.
He might.
No, that's one thing. He is against Trump.
Yeah, he is.
Say what you want about him, but.
Wait, Bryce is against him?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like he was.
He liked Carson and Cruz, I think.
I thought he liked Rubio. Oh no, he did like. No, I like Rubio.
Yeah.
I liked Carson, and then he just kind of fell off and just all went to shit.
They're all idiots, all of them.
Yeah, they
both
are.
sides.
Mm-hmm.
I like Bernie the most.
Same.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you guys don't like Clinton?
I don't think anyone our age likes Clinton.
I think the only people who like Clinton are old people, old Democrats.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't like Sanders for his like the free college. Did you see like how he wants to do that?
Yeah, with this whole speculation tax, which would be like everyone who wants to invest in the market, you would pay like an extra 4 cents on every dollar that you invest.
Which isn't that much.
No, and then it would add up.
Because the capital, because you know, like, capital gains, no matter how much you make, is 10%.
Yeah.
If you make $1 billion, you only have to pay 10% on it.
Yeah.
Which, you know, if you make $1 billion and they charge like an extra 4 cents for every dollar, that's a pretty big. That's $4 million.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Which would pay. I mean, it adds up a little bit. They did match up the numbers. It doesn't add up quite as well as he says it does, but it adds up more than we're going to build a wall
Yeah.
and we're going to make America great again. How are you going to do that, Mr. Trump? I'm a businessman, and I'm really good at it.
The one thing I do like about Trump is he says he wants to shut down all of the overseas military bases.
Well, the naval bases.
Oh.
Just the naval.
Yeah, it's just the naval bases. Which
I'm cool with the military bases.
I don't see the point in it.
I don't see the point in the naval ones.
I don't see the point in the military bases.
I see the point in the military ones. Because, like, I just want us to fuck up the world.
I see the standpoint from the naval. Because if you bring the Navy back and you post them like around our borders, you would think it'd be a lot more safer for us.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. But I'm just a fucking idiot spitting shit out of my asshole. So
yeah, or I think it's just a big driver of the economy.
Oh,
they're trying to support the economy by like striking terror into people. That way they're like, oh, by the way, like if you want to change anything, what's happening.
Yeah. Would it screw up our economy if we brought back all of our soldiers?
Well, it might.
And they brought them all back. Like, where would all the jobs be, or would they like open up new jobs?
I'm not saying it'll screw up the economy that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it'll screw up the economy in terms of like what commodities are being traded on the markets at what sort of prices. Because the commodity trade is pretty much a foreign thing that happens, and a lot of them are with countries that we're not very good friends with. Yeah. So it kind of helps whenever we're friends with a country that borders
friends with a country or borders.
That borders that country. We can stick a military base right there, and then stick 50,000 people there, and be like, oh hey, by the way, if you don't want to do that, we do have 50,000 people ready to go at any moment.
Yeah.
Do you ever see some of the videos of like the Apaches and the tanks and the AC-130s?
Oh, they're
just
ridiculous.
raining hell.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's so fun. I was watching one of the it was a Black Hawk, and it was carrying troops. You just see this line of pickup trucks, and it just rains hell. Oh, it's great.
Have you ever seen a carpet bombing?
Yeah.
Those things are retarded.
Like Baghdad?
Yeah. Wow.
Nobody talks about that.
Yeah.
We killed 4,000 people, I think. 4 times.
Yeah.
Or what was 9/11? Like 2,000?
3.
3?
It was about 3,000.
Yeah, well, we killed 1,000 more in our attack on Baghdad.
Yeah.
And that never gets talked
And that was through our military.
Yeah.
He's probably sweet. I don't know what he's doing. That's a workshop.
I like it down here.
Yeah, me too.
Do you like it?
I was telling Jake earlier, I love it. It's like the nice little place where you get to be secluded.
Simple.
Yeah, real simple too. It's nice.
Oh, I decided there's not going to be a bed down here now. This is just straight studio.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. Where are you going to sleep then?
I have a bedroom upstairs now.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
You guys think about soundproofing at all, or is you guys pretty good
sound-wise? Yeah, I was thinking, I put in rugs, and that already cut down the echo a lot because I did the snapping thing that, whatever.
Yeah.
But I might hang up some like dampeners or something on the blankets, something, whatever.
We might get the soundproof stuff for the
wall.
the
foamies.
Yeah, the foamies. Yeah.
But that'll be a while because they're sort of expensive.
Yeah, they're ridiculously expensive.
Well, I found a 12-pack. I found a 12-pack of 1x1s for $50, which that's not terrible, but it's still pretty expensive. $50.
How many were there? A 12-pack?
12.
Yeah. You might be able to cover
12 packs of 1x1s. Yeah, I mean, the goal isn't to cover the whole wall. The goal is, just, like, get some stuff up that's just gonna absorb some sound.
It for now, and then into it later.
Yeah. And anyways, I brought in more stuff, so that might help absorb sound too.
Yeah.
Like the amplifier and the guitar. I don't really think it's gonna do very much, but anything helps.
Probably not.
Anything helps to break it up.
Anything does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have records behind you now too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Are we gonna get a player down here too?
Yep.
Awesome.
And a stereo system. Well, it'll be down here in the summertime it's my one from school. I'm bringing it back.
Okay. That's cool.
So I'm going to set it up.
I'm excited.
Over there or something.
It's going to be awesome. Sure it's happening.
Nice.
If we can take off, we can get a bigger fan base, man.
Yeah. So we can just hang
tell
out
your
down
friends,
here.
If you're listening to this right now, tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends. Tell them to get on the show.
Yeah. It's comfy. Isn't that seat comfy?
Yeah, it's not that comfortable. These seats are not that comfortable.
Honestly, it's not that bad except for my wallet being in my back pocket, so I'm kind of leaning over.
No, you should probably take that out.
Yeah, you know what? I was going to when we started, and I thought, I'll just leave it go, but it's starting to bother me.
I stopped leaving my wallet in my pockets.
Really?
Yeah, I just carry it around in my backpack, and if I'm not carrying my backpack, I try to wear a shirt with a pocket in it or a coat with a pocket in it, and I keep it in that instead.
So much better. Keep it in my front pocket.
That's
always kept it in my front pocket.
I can't do that. I
can't do that.
Because like when I bend my legs, that's wow.
That's
it's
huge.
Stacks, dog.
I wish. No,
it's just cards.
It's just cards.
I hate cards.
Cards and paper.
There's so many in
there.
I
carry baseball cards in mine.
Yeah, I carry.
I carry Pokemon cards.
Oh, sweet. You're ready at any time.
Anytime I'm ready to go.
I carry Digimon cards. They're a little.
You super hipster.
On the side.
The hipsters like Pokemon. Super hipsters like Digimon.
Definitely Digimon. Yeah. Was that early 90s? Was that mid or early 90s? Or was it late 90s?
Digimon?
Yeah.
I think that was 2000s.
Was it?
Yeah, because
it might have been 90s. Well, it was Pokemon copying. Was 90s too.
Yeah.
But I remember it wasn't as good as.
Yeah, Digimon was kind of sort of shitty. And then they had like Bakugan and all those other weird there were so many like attempts to try to recreate Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, but
it was just sad at one point. Is it really? Oh, and you have a card game with it too. Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But they never went as far as making Game Boy games, so they lost.
They did. Yu-Gi-Oh did though. Yu-Gi-Oh made some games.
Not very
Were they
many,
shitty?
They sucked ass. Though.
Yeah, I bet.
Probably.
You can't beat the Pokemon games on.
Oh my god! Pokemon just killed it with the TV show, with the cards, the video games. All around.
Very cool.
Is Brock Asian?
I can't tell. He doesn't have any eyes.
Yeah.
He just has squints.
Yeah, he has little squints.
But aren't they all Asian?
I mean, I guess in a sense because they're all Japanese. Like they're Japanese made, so I mean, I guess.
Yeah, because it is anime. It's funny how some animes are able to like cross over here and actually like do well, but most of them just don't.
Did you ever watch Crunchyroll? Well, do you like anime at all?
I used to watch it.
There's an Crunchyroll. It's like a Netflix, but it's just for anime.
Yeah.
Loads of stuff. It's insane.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw more people are doing that though. I saw there's this service, I forget what it's called, but it's just horror films.
Yeah.
Just like Netflix, but it's all like Chucky and Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff.
That's odd.
I think we're eventually going to get to that when the cable industry dies out.
Yeah, because it doesn't make any sense. You pay for this service where you get everything, and you only want to watch like 5 channels.
Yeah.
And you get like 1,000 of them now.
Yeah.
Who needs 1,000? I'm never gonna watch 1,000 channels.
I only watch like 3 channels.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you only watch like 3 or 4, maybe sometimes 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's eventually going to get to an a la carte kind of thing.
Yeah. Like, for years, my dad has been saying, why can't I just call the cable company and just buy Comedy Central, 2 cartoon shows for you, and like me when I was a kid, Fox, because I like watching like the Simpsons and stuff on like Sunday nights,
and Fox News for comedy. That could replace Comedy Central.
Yeah,
definitely can.
Yeah, and he said in like Channel 3 for PBS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I only watch WTAJ, local news, so Channel 10 or CBS.
I don't even watch
CNN
TV.
And then ESPN.
I watch Zero TV now.
I love TV.
Like, remember last year how I cut out news from me? I've actually just cut out all TV now.
TV.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
That's my new thing.
I'm too addicted.
I'm trying to get away from it, which is like eventually I'm actually just gonna disappear and everybody's gonna be like, where'd Jake go?
He's inside a TV. He just went in there. I don't know why. He's like, I don't want to watch it anymore. So the only way to not watch it would to be inside
to become part of the TV.
Yeah. Part of the agreement. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to like binge watch shows. So like
Netflix,
Hulu, HBO Go.
I have a really bad problem with that.
That's how I am too.
I watched Fuller House as long as it takes to watch it.
Really?
Yeah. I just sat down and did it. I did the deed.
You did the deed. The DD.
One Saturday I sat down and watched an entire season of Boardwalk Empire, and they're out. That's like an hour long. I think it was about 13 hours. I didn't move.
No food or drink. No bathroom.
I watched all of
suffocated in your pants.
I watched all of Breaking Bad in like 2 weeks last year.
Yeah, that's doable.
That's well, I wouldn't say doable, but
It's doable.
Did you do it in the summertime or school?
During school.
I did it during school.
Yeah. I was doing homework and like Walt was teaching class. I'm like, this is fun.
This is fun. And then Jesse came along.
Yeah.
Oh, what are they? Oh my God, they are making that.
And then suddenly I wasn't doing homework anymore. I was just watching the show.
Yeah. And suddenly my grades went down, and suddenly I started failing tests.
Yeah, it's for like 2 weeks. Is like I would actually watch a show. I would watch an episode of Breaking Bad in the morning before school. Go to school as soon as I get, and then like all day at school, I like can't wait to get back and watch Breaking Bad. And I get back and turn on Breaking Bad.
I'm so like that. Like I'll watch Boardwalk Empire or something or Game of Thrones up to the time I have to go to work. The entire time work I'm listening to the show. It's just like I so want to watch this show. Like it's killing me not to be able to watch it.
Is HBO Go worth it?
I have it.
I've been thinking about doing it,
but I get it through the university.
Oh,
yeah.
How?
It's included with my housing.
Really?
You might want to check to see if you have it too.
Yeah, I'll check into that. What do? Do you just sign in?
Sign in with your stuff, with your email and password.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Because like I know we get Prime, because I use Amazon Instant.
Same.
With our really good movie on there, The End of the Tour. Just watched it again today. Jesse Eisenberg. It's about David Foster Wallace.
Who's that?
Really good writer from like the 90s, wrote Infinite Jest.
Okay.
Yeah, give it a check.
You said you have that Amazon Instant.
Yeah.
Have you watched I can't think what it's called. It's that
Dogs? Mad Dogs?
No, it's about the Nazis, like what happened if the Nazis would have won. Like the Axis power would have won. Huh?
Hypothetical
documentary.
Those are fun.
I saw it.
It's not a documentary, it's like a TV show.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like the U.S. The East Coast is owned by Germany, and the West Coast is owned by Japan.
I love that.
And how things would have turned out if we would have lost the war.
I'm assuming it's good though. All of those like Netflix exclusive shows, Amazon exclusive shows are really good because people have freedom now.
Yeah,
that's the thing. You can do whatever you want with these shows now because
you don't have to abide by networks.
You're not restricted.
That's why I love HBO.
The networks, the sponsors, It's awesome.
Sweet. It's a nice outlet for aspiring artists and TV.
That's why HBO is so nice. You can get on there. There's no restrictions.
That was the beginning of that.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. I think they were the first. I wouldn't say TV brand, but like the first.
It's like it was the first media outlet that was just unregulated.
Do whatever you want.
And that's what everyone pretty much is now.
Yeah,
and that's what everyone aspired to be.
Yeah, so many good shows are on HBO. Game of Thrones,
dude. Bill Maher.
Entourage was a fantastic show. I'm assuming Ballers is good too.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's probably just like Entourage.
Probably
just football players. But
I wanted to watch Jefferson. No, Thomas Jefferson, right? Or is it? Oh, John Adams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They have a show.
Yeah, they have an Adams show. It's just called Adams.
Stars tries to keep up.
Stars is a really shitty job.
It's hard to do.
It's really shitty. They have that one pirate show, Black Flag or something.
Black Sails.
Black Sails.
I really like that. Anyway, that's HBO.
I thought that was Stars.
I thought that was HBO. It might be Pirates. Stars. I don't know.
I think it's Stars.
Pirates are so cool.
Pirates are cool, except for Assassin's Creed 4.
That was my favorite one.
No.
Really? I liked it.
Just for gameplay.
Gameplay alone was really good.
Yeah. Because you get the ship, and you can just use it whenever you want, and you're a pirate, and you're like, oh, let's go get me some booty.
You see, I hated the boats in Assassin's Creed 3, so...
I didn't like that either.
Really?
Yeah, because they didn't do the mechanics the right way.
Yeah.
But I didn't like boats in the third one?
For like three missions.
Oh, only for 3 missions.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, okay. So, that's probably why I don't remember them.
Yeah. It was kind of like
long-ass missions, though.
Yeah, they were. They didn't really make too much sense either.
No.
Yeah, because there was like...
It's like, you're going to sail there and then sail back. Why did I sail there?
Yeah, and like, they had like this whole introductory, like, tutorial thing happen, and it was like, what's the point of doing that if you only get to use it like twice after the tutorial?
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it really sucked.
It was silly.
But...
Black Flag was pretty good,
Black Flag was so badass with gameplay. The story was I didn't like it that much.
When's Assassin's Creed 5 gonna come out?
I don't care. I don't give a shit about it. Fuck that.
You're right.
I'm worried about GTA 6.
Oh, I still play that.
That's
game.
actually just gonna come out on VR.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
The sixth one.
First person scares me. VR would scare me.
I love
more.
first person.
Riding
That's
a
the only way I do
motorcycle in first person, way too scary.
Stressful.
It's the only way I do it now
I can't do it
because I love it so much.
Dude, I will press that button to make it go back to.
You will?
Yeah. I'll be like, I'll be zooming in through cars. Man, I can't do it.
The gun battles are better.
Yeah.
In first person.
Well, killing
scary
cops,
too.
Killing
Well,
cops. Is awesome.
I wouldn't say just killing.
We're talking
cops.
about GTA 5, not
Okay.
real life.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, to each his own.
Sure. That was Eli DeHaven, everyone.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
That was Jake.
No. I don't think I could kill anybody.
I couldn't.
When I was in 7th grade, I was such a dick. I totally could have killed people.
Yeah.
I would not have cared.
And
I'm not even joking.
I believe
Jake.
it. Yeah.
But then like I'm so calm now.
You saw a puppy and you're like, oh man, how can I kill anybody?
Potentially.
Puppies are so cute.
No. It was like I don't know. I think I just grew up. My frontal lobe developed, and I was like, there you go.
Did you see the 4chan creator and Google are going to start working together?
Really?
On what?
Yeah, I don't know what.
They're working together to take over
I'm
the world.
scared
Actually.
of Google. I'm really scared of Google. If
They
there's
have so
anyone
much
that's
money.
going to be Skynet, it's Google.
Yeah. They have so much money and resources. They just do whatever they want.
Do you know that their stock on the market, it's called Alphabet Inc.
Yeah.
It's not even called Google anymore.
Why?
Because they're going to take over the world, man.
What if they're actually like the Institute in Fallout 4?
Then I'm going to blow them the fuck up because I joined the Brotherhood.
You can blow them up if you join other people too.
I know. Well, no. Yeah, sorry about that. But I chose not to. I killed my son and everything. Oh, shit. Spoilers.
I made
everybody.
peace with
you
everybody
spoiled it for
besides the Institute.
What?
I made peace with everybody besides the Institute.
I didn't.
'Cause
I went and fucked up the railroad, and I took all their railway spikes and everything. I was running around with their own gun, just killing them. They're like, oh my god!
I like the junk jet. That's my favorite gun.
Oh, that's so fun.
I just go and pick up junk all of the time. I'm like, woohoo! Unlimited ammunition! What's this? Pre-war money?
Do you guys use the Idiot Savant perk
What's that?
on
No.
Fallout?
No.
No.
If you scroll down, it's farther down. It's called Idiot Savant. If your intelligence is low,
Oh.
he comes screaming across the map or like across your screen, and he'll give you like 4 times the XP. It's like if you like it just at random times.
Yeah.
Like I completed a mission. It was originally 400 XP. I got 1600 XP.
That's awesome.
For completing with Idiot Savant, and it's funny because he comes across screaming like a retard.
Wow.
It's perfect.
I used Ghoulish and Rad Resistant because I don't take Rad damage now.
Mm.
And also with the Ghoulish perk, Rads heal me. So I go out into the glowing sea and I just start fighting a Deathclaw without anything on. And I'm just healing. I'm healing at the same time while it keeps on like biting me. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm getting no Rad damage. It's biting me. I just heal immediately up. I'm like, oh, I punch it in the head then.
You see, I put it into like different stuff because I wanted to be well rounded. I wanted to be a Renaissance man.
You want to try to be Zen.
Zen man. I wanted to achieve.
Achieve like those achievements that you're getting.
Oh yeah, trophies.
Trophies.
I haven't gotten a platinum in a while.
I've never
Oh, so you're
platinumed a game.
PlayStation. Are you guys both
Yeah.
PlayStation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the
Sorry.
odd one out then. Wow, that's 2.
I've platinumed 0 games ever.
I would have 2 platinums if Firewatch would have given me one, but
For what?
for beating the whole thing. But they don't give you a platinum. So.
Oh, that sucks.
Firewatch.
Yeah.
What's that?
Firewatch?
Yeah.
It's this new game. Came out like last month.
Yeah.
But
the 9th.
You're out in the woods. You're this park ranger guy. Well, you're this fire watchtower guy, and you're new to the job, and you get just a map that you can't even like zoom. You don't even get full screen. You zoom in with your character on it.
Yeah.
And then you have a flashlight and a compass. And then you have to find your way around like this state park in Colorado. Mm-hmm. And it gets spooky.
Did you ever use your flashlight? I didn't use my flashlight once.
Yeah.
You
I'm
did?
a pussy, so.
I used it none.
Dude, that cave was scary as shit.
I didn't
use that.
I don't know. It just didn't. It never came across my mind. I was like, huh. Why don't I was like, whatever.
I wanted to see everything.
I actually left the flashlight inside the box.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
At the beginning of the game.
They said I was going into a cave, so I was like, oh, I better pick up this flashlight.
I was like, oh, the batteries are probably dead. Nah.
It was really cool. It was really short, but it was really cool.
I played it through in one sit through.
Really?
Yeah. And I watched it be played through a second time in another full sit through.
Yeah.
Because I let one of my friends from school play it.
So I spread it out over 3 days.
Yeah. I feel you.
It's cool, man.
I'll probably never play it again. Honestly.
Yeah, I might just delete it. Just clear up some space.
I don't need the space. I don't have enough games.
God, I need the space.
I have like 6.
I need the space for saves.
Yeah.
On games and other games.
Save files
you buy discs.
Yeah.
Though.
I like hard copies.
I download all my games. That's why I need the space.
Well, so, yeah, I guess that's just something more that you have to take around with you then.
Yeah.
If you want to play a game.
Plus, I don't like GameStop anymore, so...
They're assholes.
Yeah.
I don't buy from GameStop.
Where do you go?
There's this little game store in Shippensburg. Okay. It's kind of like Retrospect here in Altoona.
Oh, okay.
But they also sell new games, and they sell them $2 cheaper than GameStop.
$2. You know what you can buy with
it's a full
$2?
What's that?
You can buy a Powerball ticket.
You can also buy... You could buy Kit Kat bars, and those are delicious.
You could buy Kit Kat bars. Those are delicious.
I love Kit Kat. Those are my favorite chocolate.
Yeah, I have to say so. Milky Ways are too much. Three Musketeers are too much.
I don't like Milky Ways because of like
they give me headaches.
Caramel and like
it's so much sugar.
It just feels like it's like frothing around in my stomach and just like boiling down. Like I can just imagine a cesspool of like bubbles, like
surrounding the caramel.
There's a little lizard jumping up and around.
It's like, ew.
Yeah.
Did you ever try the white Kit Kats?
I like those.
So
they make me feel gross after I eat them.
Really, you too?
Because
white chocolate does make me feel gross.
Yeah. It's because it's all cocoa butter.
Yeah, it's not chocolate. It's just the cocoa butter itself.
Yeah, which is so bad for you.
Oh, but it's so
really bad for your
yeah.
chest.
And
great for your skin.
Is it really?
I don't know.
Just rub it all over.
I like dark chocolate more than I like more than I like milk chocolate, but I like white chocolate more than I like milk chocolate too. But I like dark chocolate the most.
I don't discriminate on my chocolates, man. I like all of
them.
Milk chocolate's
accepting on all of them.
I don't like milk chocolate. It's just it's too middle. It's too.
Milk chocolate
too half bread for me, you know.
Half bread.
I like my chocolates purebred. I like them dark or white. I don't need this in between garbage.
Oh, see. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna make a comment.
It's
but
not directed towards people. It's only directed towards chocolate.
I remember. This is so shitty. I remember in 8th grade we were talking about the 1950s like civil rights movement and stuff, and this kid he raised his hand. He's like, "Did Africans get lynched too?" I'm like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?"
Wow. That's great.
That's
intense.
My
god.
I wonder if Corticans did, like ones that were just quarters.
I don't.
So if you put me back then, would I be lynched? Because I'm a quarter.
You absolutely would be.
Dude, will you go to a Trump rally with me when he comes around here?
Sure, hell yeah, man. I'll call him off just to go to a Trump rally.
Oh my god, I'm so excited now.
Wait, did you see the Black Rebel that went to the Trump?
Did they throw him out?
No, they didn't throw him out.
I saw the one guy got up on stage.
It was this black guy. He dressed up in like it wasn't like all leather, but he dressed up. And he had like Confederate flags like on his shirt, and he was saying about, I support Trump, I don't support racism, I support the Confederate flag,
The video?
No, it was just a picture, and it was
okay.
ignorant.
It was on.
It was just on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw this.
I don't know if I shared it. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see it or not.
Yeah, I probably saw it.
It was like ignorance makes a Confederate flag racist.
Yeah. Well, the
Something
thing I was so confused about was them pulling Dukes of Hazzard off of TV.
That was really dumb.
Yeah.
That was really dumb.
It's really you're gonna go that far? I mean, I understand taking it down, but
yeah. But then
even that, I mean, it's still part of their heritage in the South.
And then they got rid of the General Lee's Confederate flag on top of the car still exists.
Oh, they just
took
the
flag off.
You know how hard it is to find a General Lee car, like a toy one? It's impossible. I can't find one.
You can't find them now because they got rid of them. Yeah.
They sell them in China.
We should go to China.
But let's just go to China.
You can get them shipped here. The shipping's just ridiculous.
China would be so much fun.
Not really. Yeah. I really don't want to ingest all that smog.
I mean, just think about it. You'd be able to see exactly whoever came over with you because you'd be able to see over everybody else. I'm just imagining that cutaway from Family Guy where they're like, hey, isn't it really nice over here? Yeah, you can see everything, and like it's like two white guys' heads above like a bunch of like miniature Asians walking around.
I just imagine taking pictures over there, and it's just you can't see anything
Because of all the smog.
Yeah,
that must be really depressing. Just to wake up in the morning, look out the window.
Well, they're using it as like a moral, like, thing. Like, hey, let's all get together and fight this smog together. Like they're using it as like a bondage.
Yeah, but they're not really doing anything.
It's not really working. It's not working out so well.
Well, the industry's slowing down too.
Yeah,
because they're moving it to Africa.
As America is.
Are they?
Yeah,
a lot of them are.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a lot of land over there. So.
Well, also China's like post-industrialized now, so the people are starting to like want social changes.
They're starting to plateau.
Like
almost.
It's like they're seeing the United States and they're like, well, why can't we have a service economy?
Why can't gays get married?
Yeah, and they're doing that sort of stuff.
I remember that was a big uproar about the gays getting all their rights and stuff.
Who gives a fuck?
I know, but like, if you like look at all the, from our perspective, we're in central Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
and
that's a big thing.
Everyone is either a wannabe redneck or a wannabe gangster. One or the other.
There's no in between, everybody.
Really, no in between. How?
Which one are we?
I'm a gangster.
But I'm a little bit of both. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my friends are rednecks, so I mean, I guess I guess I'll just consider myself one as well.
Yeah.
Leave it at
so
that.
What was the thing with the gays when it happened?
Oh, it's just everyone just talked mad shit about it. Everyone's like so pissed. So I'm gonna move to Canada or Mexico.
Do it. We don't fucking want you here.
Exactly.
I don't know if you know this, but we just rolled to let the gays marry here.
So. I think it's funny when they're like, "Let's go move to Canada" because that's already been legal there for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, like the Democrats are gonna like I mean like a lot of liberals
stay for a Trump presidency.
I don't care. It'll be fun, like George Carlin said.
It'll be great.
Ticket to the front seat.
Yeah.
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 I want that front seat ticket. I like this front seat ticket.
Yeah.
It sucks sometimes, but you know what? This front seat ticket
pretty
fun.
Yeah, I don't really care. I mean, it's probably gonna happen. If it's him up against Hillary Clinton,
I'm not voting.
I think he's gonna win if it's him up against Hillary Clinton.
Oh yeah, she's so terrible.
Yeah.
That's why he'll drop out, because the reason why he's there is to get Hillary elected in the first place.
Yeah.
What's that?
The reason why Trump's there is to get Hillary elected in the first place.
Really?
I've been saying that for a while now.
Yeah.
But I don't really believe it anymore. I'm pretty sure he's committed to be president.
Okay. So I saw this weird theory where it's that Trump is trying to play the game, or he's trying to play the presidential campaign just like a what's it called? Like a reality TV show game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would have looked like at first.
Kind of like Big Brother.
Yeah.
Or that show that was his. What was it called?
Oh, The Apprentice.
Yeah, The Apprentice.
Great show.
You're fired.
You're fired.
Yeah.
Well, dude, he's exposing like how fucked up the media is, how fucked up our politicians are.
I love how he calls out the media.
I like what he's
fantastic.
doing.
Yeah.
I don't like that he's promoting all this hatred and everything at his rallies. Oh, I'd fight that guy. I'd punch him right in the face. Like, that's just... It's too much, man. And you can't do that because these people that you're saying all that stuff to, they're so dumb that their brains are so moldable that you saying that I would punch him, get him out of here. Like when black people start saying Black Lives Matters at his things, people just start throwing fists.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I thought was really funny was he got that Sarah Palin endorsement.
Oh, it was great.
And then the other Republican candidates at the next debate were just going to bash him for getting that because, you know, Sarah Palin is such a terrible person to get an endorsement from. And then he just was like, you know what? I'm not showing up to that debate. You guys are going to have to figure out something else to talk about. I'm going to hold another Trump rally.
The main reason he backed out of that debate was his...
he held another rally.
Well, no, his thing with Megyn Kelly. The debate moderator that was like, well, Trump, you've been really mean to women. Do you want to explain? He's like, only Rosie O'Donnell. Then she's like, well, no, you've called other women pigs and slobs. And he's like, I don't want to answer that. And then the next day they asked him about it. And he's like, well, blood was coming out of her eyes and coming out of her you-know-what. Yeah.
That's great.
That's funny.
I like how uncensored he is.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, he's so-called funding his own campaign.
He's breaking unspoken rules.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's self-funding his campaign, why is there a donate button 3 times on his website? But that's the thing with him funding it. He doesn't have to abide by anyone's rules. He can just say what he wants. Well, we should ban Muslims until we figure this out. You know.
Well, I think he's playing the publicity stunt role.
Well, and he's playing the fear too, which is bad.
Yeah, he's going for any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the more you hear somebody's name, the more you're going to be like, well
you sure. He doesn't even have to pay for advertising because he's on news all day.
He's on
you turn on CNN, they're talking about Trump.
Yeah.
You turn on CBS, they're talking about Trump.
I think that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
He's trying to, like, stir up all this publicity. That way he doesn't have to pay for anything.
Yeah.
It's really smart.
I don't know.
It is really smart.
It's really smart because then also his brand, like I think he has a clothing line and he has a couple other things.
He has a lot of shit that
shit's
too.
going. Yeah, I mean, like the things that are somewhat successful are still successful.
Well, his daughter took over the clothing line, I think.
Well, I mean, either way, it's still Trump, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the name.
Yeah.
Is this going to go up from him?
It's going to go on the wall too.
Yeah.
And it's going to be 10 feet higher now.
Mm-hmm. He has a no bullshit policy. It's hilarious.
That's the part that's cool about it, but the whole like racism and
that's
just bigotry about it's not cool.
Yeah.
But if you look at the other end of the spectrum, Bernie, who's saying just fuck it to everybody, he's raising all of his own money.
Mm-hmm.
He's not playing by anyone's rules.
And he still goes to the Senate.
Yeah.
And makes these humongous deals.
Well, he used to fly coach, too, to the Senate, and then he would use public transportation to do it. That's so fucking cool.
And even if Bernie doesn't get anywhere with this presidential whole thing, at least he's going to have a really big role in the Senate.
Yeah.
Because he made some humongous waves.
Well, here's the thing. He's super left-wing, but he's willing to work with people on the other side. You have a Ted...
You don't see that very much.
Like Ted Cruz on the other side, the right side. He's so right-wing. He refuses to work with people. And he's like, well, we're going to do it, and I'm going to protect your First Amendment and your Second Amendment, and it's going to be awesome. But when he talks about the religious stuff, he really only cares about Christians. That's the thing. When they all talk about their First Amendment religious rights, they only care about Christians.
Yeah.
That's what's so funny about it.
It's so ironic.
Yeah.
It's backwards.
I really. Do you guys think there's any good candidates, or
No.
do you think they're all just they're all in the shithole?
Well, I think that's what Trump's trying to expose.
Yeah.
And that's what Bernie's trying to expose, how fucked up it is that, like, Hillary Clinton's getting paid by corporations and everything.
I can't stand her. She is so paid off, and she's part of the dynasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last thing we need is a dynasty, because if we have a dynasty, it just proves that what the founding fathers set out to try to prevent is able to happen.
Well, I think that's why people weren't hopping on the Bush train.
Yeah,
They're
but people are gonna hop on the Hillary train.
Yeah.
So many people are hopping on the Hillary train, and
Well,
it's
a lot
the same
of people
thing.
are still hopping on it because, we want the first woman president. I mean, it's not as prominent as it was like a year ago.
Right.
Before Bernie stepped in and
First
before
Jew.
everyone started to look at candidates. What did you say?
He'll be the first Jew.
Oh, yeah.
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 That's true.
Very true.
Yeah, it's funny you say about the first president or the first female president. They did the same thing with Obama. His
First black.
running his first term.
But
And,
I
like,
mean, I was cool with that because I'd rather have him over John McCain. But
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Sarah Palin would have been our vice president.
That was scary.
That's what I always say to
Yeah.
people who criticize Obama. I'm like,
Yeah.
Sarah Palin would have been our vice president. You're
ima-
telling me
can
you
you
voted
imagine?
for that.
I actually don't mind John McCain at that much.
No,
Because some of the stuff he says when he gets on the media.
I think he would be a good vice presidential
Oh, yeah.
candidate.
No, yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Because you have
absolutely.
fucking Joe Biden in there just saying whatever the hell he wants.
He's so uncensored. I actually like Joe Biden for the fact that he does that.
I
but-
don't mind Joe Biden.
Yeah.
He's just a crazy old dude.
Yeah, but John McCain actually considers the other side of the spectrum a lot.
Yeah, John McCain's
Yeah.
very moderate.
Yeah, and he's actually like, Obamacare is a good step in the direction that we want to take this country.
Except for his whole military thing.
His military.
Yeah,
was
well,
crazy.
he's
But
ex-military.
Yeah,
is just
I
how he is.
understand that. But
Yeah, he's just, that's just in his background.
That's just
That's
who
how
he
he's
is.
gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, he truly is a very admirable war hero
Yeah.
Mhm.
because
Despite what Trump says.
yeah.
I like war heroes who didn't get captured. That's what he said.
That's crazy.
Wait, did he really say that?
Yeah, he
When did
did.
he say that?
Was
it
like
it,
in
just-
July?
Oh, so it was last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
What I
was
like
like-
about McCain was that they were like offering to let him go as long as he gave up a bunch of other stuff. He's like, no,
Nah, we're not
no,
happening.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm staying
Yeah.
here. I'm
That's-
waiting.
That's cool.
Go ahead and poke me with that stick. I'm gonna sit in this bamboo cage.
Keep poking me with a bamboo.
They do have bamboo cages.
In Vietnam, yeah.
Dude, they used to strap people down and let bamboo grow up through them.
I know. I heard about that.
Do you know how
Wasn't
painful
on
that
Call
would?
of Duty?
Jesus.
I don't think it was.
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
they
there
just-
was something like that.
I think
on
they just
Black
beat him
Ops.
with bamboo.
Bamboo will grow through anything.
Yeah, and that's what's. But it's really fast. I wouldn't say it's fast, but
It takes like 2 weeks.
yeah. So like what they would do is they would strap them down and they would
Plant
barely
underneath
feed them and give them water, and then they let them grow up
It would
through.
just pierce you.
But like, there's only so much. There's only so much time you can sit. Like you can try to sit up without that stuff coming through. But you're getting so tired, you're just gonna fall back down.
It's so strong. Bamboo is so strong.
Oh,
That's why
I can't
pandas eat
even-
it. That's why
I
pandas
can't
are
even
strong.
Imagine that.
What is?
That's why pandas are strong.
Oh,
They eat nothing but bamboo.
they're so dumb. They're gonna die. I don't even care if pandas die.
Yeah,
You know, like some people are like, oh, we need to stop pandas from going extinct. Well, I'm sorry, pandas are dumb because if they're too negligent to their children, and like an animal that's too negligent to its children just isn't evolutionarily fit to survive.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I like the environment and everything, I do like to see natural selection work the way that it's supposed to work, and that's just the way
Yeah.
how it's going to work.
What
yeah.
purpose do they even serve?
They don't really do anything
They
in terms
get
of like
bamboo out of there.
yeah, like you know how there's like a balances to the
Yeah.
ecosystem. They don't really do very much.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
They're the welfare babies of the environment.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn,
because
not far off.
pandas actually, their children have like a very low chance of surviving to adulthood.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because the adults are so negligent to the babies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so odd, such a strange thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do always see the like people feeding like baby pandas. It's like, why is the mother not
That's why.
taking care of
Yeah,
it?
because the mother panda usually doesn't want to take care of the baby because it just doesn't give a shit. Again, that's why I say let it. If it's gonna die, just let it die out.
Hey, natural selection can be a good thing.
Sounds silly. Yeah, and it works for a reason. Like, you know, like we're all about trying to contain this system of nature, and it works so perfectly by itself. But then, like, if we want to go in and, like, you know, the first method of control was, we're gonna start making villages. Yeah, that was the first method of controlling the process of nature. Yeah, and then as we started like becoming a larger civilization, and however,
and then food came into play with agriculture, which really sparked the whole creation of society and states and nation states.
Yeah. So we decided that we're just gonna deviate from the already system that works by itself, and we're gonna make our own system. And that's just destroying our own planet. Yeah. I mean, eventually, if evolution works the way how it's supposed to, I suppose the evolution of systems might even be a theory of its own. So then maybe the systems could end up working together, and we could figure out a way how society and nature can work together in order to support us. Or we're going to have to find a new planet.
The fucking robots, man.
Yeah.
That's where we go back to square one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for being on the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Loved it.
Yeah, no problem, man. Anytime you want to be on.
All right.
Anytime.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Hey, I really enjoyed it.
2 hours goes by fast.
It's 2 hours.
Yeah.
Hour 50. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Almost 2 hours.
That did get by really quickly. That's close enough.
It was good. It's better than our original ones, only being an hour long.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot more material to listen to now.
Nice. I can listen to this one halfway through work.
Yeah, well, whenever...
whenever it does come out.
Yeah, because it's going to be a while for now. But thank you for listening, everyone. And
enjoy life. Be safe, everybody. Don't do... Okay. Never mind. See ya.
Do drugs.